We begin today in an area of Louisville known as New Lou, where a local restaurant has forged a unique partnership with local farmers. It's Harvest, where 80% of all food and drink served is sourced from within 100 miles of the restaurant.
There's certainly quite a few good restaurants around town that are paying attention to locally sourced food and agriculture. Our goal is to kind of be at the top of that scale.
The local ingredients are one reason the food at Harvest is so good. Here's another: Chef Patrick Roney. Patrick has cooked all over the world. For years, he was a chef on board luxury yachts. He came to Kentucky to be head chef at the famed Oak Room at Louisville's Silbach Hotel.
You're lucky to get them, for sure. The Silbach has had a fabulous reputation for years and years.
Now, he's writing a whole new chapter of his culinary career at Harvest. My co-host Tim Laird caught up with him in his kitchen. Thanks, Kevin. Yes, I'm back in the kitchen here at Harvest with the chef, Patrick Roney. Hello, Chef.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, and I'll tell you what, it's good to be back in your kitchen, and we're going to do something fun. This is a signature dish that we're going to make.
Pickle-brined fried chicken. Everybody here in Louisville loves fried chicken, so we want to do something a little bit different. We debone the thighs, drop them right in that brine, let them sit for about a day.
Wow.
And then we just take it and we kind of do that old family-friendly shake and bake style technique and throw it in a bag. Now this is just a little bit of all-purpose flour with salt, pepper, some smoked paprika, of course a bourbon barrel smoked paprika.
Love that.
And we're just gonna do a little shake and bake with it.
Here's the shake. I'm telling you, it's all about the shake, right?
Yeah, and right into the fryer. And we'll let that go. That's gonna take roughly about 5 to 7 minutes. Serve it with a little bit of braised greens and some ranch dressing and hot sauce.
Oh, wow. That's not the stuff in the bottle ranch. This is really
This is ranch.
Ranch dressing.
So one of the secrets to that is we buy JD's cream and milk.
Okay.
And we make our own creme fraiche. So we'll take a little bit of that heavy cream, mix a little bit of their buttermilk into it, and then we let it sit at room temperature, and it has that extra fermentation and gets thick, and it's basically your homemade sour cream. A hot sauce that is made with peaches from Muhlenberg County, a little bit of bourbon, some ancho chilies, and we cook that down real nice and slow, and then puree that, and it's a nice. It's not overly spicy, but it's got that real nice kick to it.
People love it.
People
right?
love it. It's a fun dish. It's my favorite dish to have here at lunch. You know, and any of my friends that are coming in, they say, "What should I get?" I say, "Oh, definitely the pickle-brined chicken."
Here it is. Awesome.
Total comfort food.
Awesome, Chef.
I loved every bit of it. It was delicious.
You talk about Southern, this is Southern chicken.
With greens.
And I haven't had those kind of greens in a long while.
It all went together so well.
Fresh range dressing, it was all very good.
It was just wonderful.
We've got silver carp coming in from Lake Barkley down in southwest Kentucky. It was a species of fish that was brought here back in, I believe, the 80s as an aquaculture project, and it's naturally very intrusive, so it started overtaking some waterways and killing out some indigenous species. A young lady who's bringing it to the market and bringing it to the forefront brought some in to sample me, and I loved it. It's a nice, very nice light-colored fish. You can see it does have some muscle structure to it. That melts down really nice, similar to a halibut or a sea bass. I'm gonna just dip it right in our little mix here.
A lot of Asian influences, like even the togarashi, which is kind of
Correct.
that spicy Asian spice, but it's all locally made.
Just make sure it's nicely coated. And then see how I'm dropping this in with the oil pulled down there so it doesn't
Start back so you don't.
it doesn't splash on me. Yeah, exactly. Get a little nugget of butter in there because what doesn't love butter? Let that butter kind of melt.
And the key is just to keep basting, keep it going.
Keep it going, and then at this point, I'm gonna let it go into the oven. So we've got a little bit of our forbidden rice. In China, back in the day, it was saved only for the emperor, so it was forbidden that anybody but the emperor eat this rice. We're gonna put some carrots, A cilantro puree. This is just cilantro that's been pureed with water. And so it gives that nice, beautiful, fresh herb flavor. Take a little bit of this bok choy.
Local Kentucky bok choy.
You are right. And so we'll just get a little char on that. Bourbon barrel soy sauce. And so that's just gonna come up lightly in that. So you'd almost think of this as an Asian style risotto, if you will. One piece of bok choy. And what I like to say is have one chasing the tail, or make the dragon chasing the dragon. So we pull that ring mold and we've got a nice little focused center to that dish. And go right into the center there. And then this is a sauce I made with a bourbon barrel soy, a little bit of garlic, ginger, and some white wine, lime juice, and then we finish it with butter. Take a little for togarashi.
A little more togarashi.
And that's just gonna kind of speckle the outside there. And so we've got a little cilantro oil that we made here. More of our bourbon barrel soy that we've reduced.
Also, it's a nice, thick.
Nice and thick, yep. A micro bok choy that we're gonna finish that with. Also a little bit of micro cilantro that's just gonna hit that plate.
So you get the grown-up bok choy and the young bok choy all
Correct.
at once,
Yeah.
all in one dish. Well, I'll tell you what, this is something where you can help out Kentucky in a positive, tasty way.
Yes.
Get the silver carp and eat it.
Yes, yes, please do.
That is
Please
delicious.
do.
Let's help the waterways, everybody. We can all do it. Come on down to Harvest, have the silver carp, and know you're doing a good thing and getting a good taste.
Yes, sir.
Great job, Chef.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
Appreciate it.
The fish is excellent, very good. I was surprised how white it is, but the crust on top is just excellent. Very tasty.
It's not fishy tasting at all.
It reminds me of the texture of a flounder.
It's very good.
Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs is presented by the Kentucky Beef Council. Beef, it's what's for dinner.